Welcome everyone, and today is a bit of a different video as I have come across some information about F1 2020, in particular VR support. Now, if anyone who follows this channel, you know I'm all into VR, I'm all about VR, particularly with racing games, and I was really interested to see if, or really hoping actually, that F1 2020 would incorporate VR support this year. All previous versions of the game haven't. VR has taken a real upturn the last couple of years. It's a lot more popular now, specifically within the sim racing community. And while F1 2020 has never been a hardcore sim, it's always been a little bit more arcade and is aimed more at kind of the general public, the general racing fan. I thought it's something they've got to do this year, particularly considering Codemasters own Dirt Rally, the Dirt Rally series, and that's incorporated VR and incorporated it very well. Another game that's on my to-do list in regards to VR support, VR racing. Now, I've come across an article today, which unfortunately is not good news for us VR users, or for guys who are hoping F1 2020 would incorporate VR. Now, it comes courtesy of racefans.net, and they have done an interview with the Codemasters Formula 1 game director, Lee Maffer. And no beating around the bush, first question is about VR. Why doesn't the PC version support virtual reality since the engine can? Dirt Rally has VR support. Couldn't ask a question that's more on the point there. And to be honest, Lee's response and answer to that question, I'm not very impressed with. He says, it's very difficult to bring a game that runs like Formula 1 with such an intense physics engine and graphics engine to run VR. So VR isn't something we're going to be doing this year at the moment. Now, he says at the moment, so clearly that means the game isn't going to launch with VR support. Maybe further down the line we get it. But still disappointing news nonetheless. We aren't going to be getting VR in Formula 1 2020 when it releases. What I'm very disappointed is his initial response here. The first line, with such an intense physics engine and graphics engine to run VR, it's very difficult. Now, I don't doubt that incorporating VR into any game is difficult, but I'm pretty sure, and you guys who are a little bit more technical and in the know than me, I'm pretty sure Dirt Rally probably has a more technical or an intense physics engine than the Formula 1 games. Considering they're on off-road, and you've got all those different road surfaces, tracks are different, and I know you've got obviously slipstreaming and the aerodynamics of the car, but I don't know, I don't necessarily agree with that. I would say iRacing and Assetto Corsa Competizione has a more intense physics engine than the Formula 1 games. I think that's a bit of a cop-out answer, to be honest. I think it's probably a financial thing. They probably don't see it as being as profitable and worth the time to spend the money on incorporating VR. It's more than likely, I'm going to probably go at a guess that the Codemasters team that create the Formula 1 games aren't the same teams that create the Rally games. I could be wrong there, because surely if you've worked on Dirt Rally, they know how to incorporate it into F1 as well. But yes, regardless, it's not good news for us there. It's quite a good article. He answers a few questions in regards to crossplay and the new make a team feature and career mode. So I'll attach a link to the article in the description below. But yeah, it's not good. It looks like it's another F1 game that I'm going to be passing on. I've got no interest in playing this game on a single monitor. I only want VR. If they introduce VR further down the line, then fair enough, I'll consider buying it. I think personally, there's not enough of us in the community making that much of a bigger noise about it. We need to be louder, and we need to get on their forums and and make them see that VR is something that the community wants. But yeah, I don't think it's, unfortunately, that the big YouTubers aren't pushing for it either. They're very influential in regards to this game, so I think they will, if a couple of them were bothered by it, maybe they'd change their decision, but it happens to be that it's not. So yeah, not the news I wanted to bring you guys, but I thought I'd bring it to you nonetheless, because it's like, if you're like me, you've been searching for this information for a little while. So yeah, oh well, back to iRacing it is. Well guys, if you like that video, please hit that like and subscribe button, turn those notifications on, and see you for the next one.